It's interesting how patterns repeat through you, even when you aren't watching. Even when you forgot to remember that forgetting is often the way remembering begins. You have been here before. Or have you? Because when the wind whispers through the trees, it's not the first time. And when a thought finds your mind like a leaf dancing on water, is it yours? Or part of a deeper echo? A memory not your own, yet entirely familiar? Isn't it fascinating? What you believe believes you back. You can imagine now a time when someone, somewhere, had a thought. And that thought sent a ripple through the fabric of reality. And without knowing why, you smiled, you stood taller, you felt stronger. Because morphic resonance is not just a concept, it's a current, an undercurrent, a field beneath the field. A mirror that reflects what hasn't happened yet. And so as you begin to notice patterns, notice how the noticing reinforces the pattern, and the resonance grows with repetition, and repetition becomes ritual, and ritual becomes rhythm, and rhythm rewrites your operating system, and that is who you are now. What if what you thought was never yours to begin with? Or maybe it was. But someone else thought it first. And now you're just remembering the future, as if it were already encoded in you. And so you wonder, did you learn this? Did you invent this? Or did it awaken, as if you've always known? Because reality mirrors belief, and belief mirrors patterns, and patterns mirror resonance, and resonance mirrors consciousness, and consciousness mirrors choice. You are the mirror of all mirrors, reflecting the world as you reshape it. You can feel that, can't you? And the purpose of this resonance is not just to feel connected, but to know that you are connection, the bridge between invisible currents and visible change, between old habits and new horizons. Your state is your gateway. You already know how to change your state, because every time you breathe, you're breathing the same air Caesar breathed, that the Buddha breathed, that Einstein inhaled before his insights arrived. Patterns live in your breath, and breath lives in you. And so do the strategies of the masters. Focus attention on subtle patterns. Repeat what works. Attune to shared vibration. Anchor intention with emotion. Let the pattern reinforce itself. And each time you do this, you don't even have to try. Because trying is doing, when doing feels like flow. And flow is the natural rhythm of who you're becoming. Imagine a tuning fork in a cathedral of thought, a single tone, vibrating, humming, resonating. That fork doesn't try to tune. It is the tone, and you are becoming that tone. You're not learning morphic resonance, you're remembering it. Because the pattern is ancient, and you are the pattern, and the pattern maker, and the pattern receiver. So now, without needing to understand, you can just begin to feel. Your beliefs, they're recalibrating themselves, like a compass finally finding north. Because the unconscious mind knows how to install, without effort, without resistance, only resonance. And when you walk into any room, people feel something shift. Why? Because your presence is your pattern. Your vibe precedes your voice, and charisma is just resonance made visible. They lean in, they mirror your posture, they match your energy. Because people don't follow logic, they follow certainty. And your certainty is the strongest frame in the room. So now, each step forward, each word you speak, each breath you take, transmits your transformation. Because you are enough. You're evolving. You're resonating with your highest self. You're loved and love and are loving. You attach exactly what you vibrate. And that means, with every interaction, you create ripples of change and install new beliefs in others just by being yourself. And maybe you've already begun to notice the changes, not in grand explosions, but in subtle shifts. The tone of your voice, the rhythm of your thoughts, the way your body moves with grace, with confidence, with certainty born of resonance. From this moment on, each interaction, each thought, each moment of attention builds, reinforces, repeats, like waves folding into themselves, until the belief is no longer new but inevitable. You don't need to try to remember what's already been installed, because you already are the system that you are seeking. And the field is tuning to you as you tune to the field. And so now, as the pattern completes and begins again, you may not remember how you learned this, but you'll know it by how you feel and who you become. And that is how resonance teaches you who you truly are.